Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we're going to be doing something familiar but different today. Before I jump into it, though, let's once again roll the die to see what soundtrack we're going to be listening to. And yes, I know I could just do the RNG on my phone, but come on, I'm a D&D player. You know, I like rolling dice. So, same thing as before. I've got a D20. 1 through 5 is classic. 6 through 10 is jazz. 11 through 15 is piano. 16 through 20, I roll again. Alright, so that's jazz 2 days in a row. If I end up getting jazz a third time, then as you know, the time after that, I'll just choose myself. Alright, so what are we doing today? I think today is a good day to revisit the sword theme. I actually just recently had someone comment, hey, could you do a Mystic Swordsman themed build? To which I responded, I mean, I've done that once, but sure, why not? So, I think for that build, well, let me start by seeing what arcana are usable for that build. Okay, that's a scythe, not a sword. No. So I could use Ice Dagger, Frostblade. And if we assume that Ivy's Sword Whip counts, I could do that. I could do Wind Slash, which I might do. Alright, I think I got it. We're going to do something just a little different. So we're going Wind Slash. We already knew that. Frostwing is kind of like Blades. I mean, obviously, your real choice here is Razor Burst, because there's nothing else here that's really Blades. It's either that or Chaotic Rift, and I use Chaotic Rift a lot. I've also been avoiding using Chaotic Rift lately, just because I do use it a lot. I'm gonna go Razor Burst. Alright. So once again, if we assume that the Sword Whip concept is usable, then I could use Blazing Lariat. Flame Cleaver could also technically be used, as that would be like taking a swing with a magical sword and sending out flames, so that one's usable. Shearing Chain, that's like... Okay, so you guys remember Castlevania Symphony of the Night and that little idiot ghost enemy in the second castle named Shmoo that has a rare chance of dropping the super ultra powerful Chrysogram? Yeah, that would be Shearing Chain. Later games called it the Volman Way and it had no attack bonus, but same concept. Alright, what here counts as a sword? I mean, Obsidian Cascade is daggers, that kind of counts. Radiant Beat, I was actually thinking about this one. And of course Crystalline Balestra and Frost Scimitar count. That's a spear, you know, that's not a sword. Piercing Void is swords. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go Quantum Edge. And then we're gonna do something just a little funky. So there we go, there's our sword build. Dark Sage, that doesn't look very much like a sword build. Well, you see, that's because you're not looking at the bigger picture. See, I've got the ability to send magical fire out of my sword, and the ability to conjure swords that attack when I use my other sword. Or my blade, I should say. So yeah, it's totally a sword build. What are you talking about? Dark Sage, you are pulling my leg, right? You know what? I just didn't want to do a copy of the other swordsman build that I had already done. And in an attempt to not necessarily do the same thing a second time, we are going this route. So I'm going to recommend that I actually don't want to take Dark Katana this time. What do we have that might be a decent defensive relic to start with? Blades of Sympathy would be a good way to kind of regain some health, but not necessarily the most fun start in the world. Also, Blades of Sympathy is very iffy. Alright, so I'm going to rule that not everything about this run needs to necessarily be a blade. And with that in mind, I think... well, first of all, what does this count as? Missile and buff. Melee, missile. Alright, so we're gonna try to go for something a bit more generalized. There we go. I think that's a pretty good start. We're gonna be a Mystic Swordsman, we may as well look the part, right? Alright. Now, is there a place that I particularly don't want to go to? So let me get my money. Thank you, Jade. You're a gentlewoman and a scholar. Alright. So I think what we're going to do... yeah, we're going to start right there. That'll probably be the most difficult place to start. And we're just going to get that over with right now. There we go. I would say this is a pretty decent. Hello, Doctor. I definitely see things that I like. This seems like a pretty decent way to do swords. And I'm already kind of having some fun with this. Yeah, baby. So, to you who recommended that I do the Mystic Knight build, I mean, I'm sorry, I kind of forget your name, but thank you for making the recommendation. It's, if nothing else, a chance for me to try out Quantum Edge again and see if I can get better results from the last episode I did. And right now I'm doing okay, but as we well know, this isn't exactly hard mode. So... hello. You certainly don't turn down a freebie of moving faster. Alright, so yeah, that didn't work out. Okay, wow. I'm just throwing right now. Okay, well, we definitely want that. Let's also grab Spiraling Typhoon. And no, it's not a sword, but I can give it to you. And ooh, that was worth it. Alright, so now the next lesson we need to learn is not to walk into burning spheres of flaming pain. Now, this is Dark Sage we're talking about. He'll never learn that lesson. So is it possible for a burning sphere to be anything but flaming pain? It could be freezer burn, you never know. There we go. Yes, beautiful magic swords! Alright, so now let's go back and see if there's anything here. I mean, by all rights, I probably should take the Amulet of Sundering, but I do think that having the longer-lasting defensive vortex will be more worthwhile. And that means that other upgraded Arcanas will show up, and hopefully more chances for swords, so... we will see what comes up. I love that they have an area of effect. Alright, this is starting to work out pretty nicely. Yeah, don't want that. Do want that. Dark Sage, maybe it would have been better to save some money for, you know, for Iris, see if you had some Arcana that... No, fuck that, we take fairies. Sorry, on my channel, the only way I don't take a fairy is if there's something else that is absolutely 100% vital to my run. There we go. Sad that it took that much. I mean, I would have to be an idiot not to take that. Which means, yes, we are now on the lookout for... We are now on the lookout for Puffy Parka and Assassin's Blade. And nothing here is a sword. Or could reasonably be spun as a blade. So, unfortunately, gotta say no to that stuff. I can see the path is to the south. just use up the last sword so I can get the cooldown started. Ooh, pardon me. I'm such a burpy boy, oh my goodness. Beautiful. Alright. So, I am more or less qualifying this as a challenge run. So, hold on. By the way, no, it's not Sierra Mist. I'm a little sad. I've been having a hard time finding Sierra Mist Zero Sugar lately, so... I'm drinking an alternative 7-Up. Zero sugar, of course, because I need it to be. Owie. There we go. And a hand is not a sword, so can't take that. Like I said, I am playing by challenge run rules, so if it's not something that can reasonably spun as a sword, or like some sort of, you know, dagger, I would also accept. But if it's not one of those two things, I cannot take it. So, them's my rules for this one. If we're gonna be a Mystic Knight, then we have to actually be a Mystic Knight, and not just be like a part-time arcane soldier or something. I guess that would make you what? Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. And there aren't many other characters with the last name of Strife, so I didn't really even need to say that. Oh, yeah. That was my own fault for just assuming that would work. And speaking of challenge runs, I haven't really picked up the challenge runs from the Wizard of Legend Discord in a while. Maybe it would be a good idea to try some of those again. And now that I have a little bit more experience with some of these abilities. Okay, what do we have up here? Again, nothing that can reasonably be called a sword. About the most useful thing here is Strongman's Hammer. And, hold on. And part of the problem there is that I don't know how okay I am with increasing my cooldowns, especially since I still only have the 4 Arcana. So it's a little iffy. It'd be riskier than usual. So let me continue on for a bit. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing too bad damage-wise, but... So, I mean, I'm feeling more or less comfortable not feeling like I have to take that. But at the same time, I would like something. Oh, here we go. Increases the chance to increase stun duration and signature charge. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, so kind of the direction I'm going with that and not taking the strongman's hammer is that you also have to consider that damage uptime is a thing. And right now, I have to make sure that I'm keeping the Arcana that I have on decent uptime. And unfortunately, even the freebies I'm finding aren't swords. Oh, hey. And you don't turn down a freebie when you get it. Mercenary's Dagger is a maybe, since I'm not spending a lot of money. My critical hit damage isn't high enough to justify that, because it does lower your normal damage by, like, what is it, 80%? So, even though I have Crimson Clover, I don't think that's enough to justify taking that. Like, if you're gonna take that, you need your critical hits to be pretty reliable. Like, you definitely need it. Like, you want to take that on a Dark Arcana run for sure, because then you're getting triple your normal critical chance. But for a run like this, I don't know, unless I can find some way to super boost my critical chance further from here, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be taking it. That doesn't mean that I don't like it, it just means that it's good in certain situations. As for Mercenary's Dagger, that one, like I said, because I'm spending less than usual, that might not be a bad idea. Oh. Let's wait for the Quantum Edge. I'm also trying to be a bit more mindful of my dodging, because one of the things that I've been noticing is that I've been going a little bit too hog wild lately. Pardon me. Actually, I would consider Fading Petal to be a blade. I'll let you guys decide whether or not you think that's cheating, but like I said, I find Fading Petal to be pretty blade-like. In case you... There, see? It's actually like a series of slashes. Not gonna lie, there's not a whole lot here that's doing it for me. as I shift in my chair and make a bunch of unnecessary noise for the microphone. Just trying to think, do I want to take Thesis on Defense? And the honest answer is, not really. But it is on sale. See, unfortunately, I'm being hit by FOMO right now. It's like, am I going to be missing out if I don't purchase this? It's unfortunate that FOMO is a thing that exists, but it's just something that we have to learn to understand about ourselves. You just look at your decisions and go, am I actually going to be missing out, or am I being affected by my own psychology right now? I'm once again very questioning on it, but I'm gonna take a chance. And no, it's not just because it's a dagger, it's because on challenge runs I tend to spend less money than usual. So I feel that I can afford it. Owie. Okay, I don't know how I did that much damage so quickly, but I'm certainly not complaining. Perfect Storm is not a sword, unfortunately. No blades involved there. Beautiful. And if you guys haven't heard by now, which I'm betting many of you have, ooh, Dagger of Midas. I love the idea, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that and see. And see what comes up. Because right now, when I have essentially spend money to do more damage, I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm not overspending myself. Okay, you little fuckers are pissing me off. Hey, can we not do this right now? Okay, those last couple of rooms just wrecked me. But I've also come out with a net gain money-wise, so, you know, there's that. Okay, I'm probably gonna end up seeing if I can get another Arcana from Nocturne. Okay, Tearing Whirlwind technically counts as a blade. It does not function well with this run, and thus I will not be taking it. Oh, come on, Dark Sage. Where's your sense of adventure? Sorry, I left it in my other pants. Now, what did you have available? Dagger of Midas. Better not to gamble and just take the more sure bet. Oh, come on. Okay, that floor was not good for me. Kinda got kicked around a little bit. So now I need to decide, do I want to spend money on a healing potion? I probably should, but... yeah, no, I should, because the Elixir of Might will help make up for what I lose by spending money on it. Alright, it's starting to happen. I'm seeing myself get kind of taken over by my own hubris, because I know the kind of damage that Fading Petal is doing now. I can't do that. I have to be more careful. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, y'all gotta knock it off. What is this? Oh. There we go. Ooh, things to help me earn more money. Which means, yes, I am taking a little bit of a risk, but it should pay off in the long run. Not only will this keep... oh, hold on. You know what? I went that way before. Let me not get lost for once. There. Hey, we're ultimately making back our money. Nothing sword-like here. So, no. Can't take anything. It's alright. I knew what I was getting into when I signed up for this. Well, I just got my ass kicked. Friggin' Earth Elemental enemies are the worst. Alright, well, I was thinking about also buying the Curse Eater's Mask, since I have a good few cursed relics. And by that I mean I have two. I have two cursed relics, but still. And Pathfinder's map. Yay! Why would I even use that? Alright, so if I buy this... Yeah, I'm gonna take a risk. Alright, we gotta play this a bit more carefully now. God damn that attack. There we go. I'm gonna count it just because it's kind of daggers. So, eh. There we go. There we go. Yes, please. Journal of Midas, go off more frequently, please. Yeah, like that. Help. Alright, that was not cool. I think I have to. And then... So, I'm not gonna lie, Dagger of Midas was kind of the wrong decision. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm waiting for him to conjure those guys, because those guys are going to be worth money for me. This is one of those rare scenarios where I actually want him to conjure Null Flash agents. Yeah, I probably want him to do it one more time at least. Alright, up to 97. I think I'm gonna wait for him to summon one more round of Null Flash agents, and then we'll just go forward from there and hope that I have enough. Oh shit, I think he's on to me. Like, oh, you're just waiting for that to happen, huh? Oh, I can tell when I'm being baited, sir. But can you? Can you really? There we go. I think I'm okay now. Owie. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, that was a mistake. Damn it. There we go. Alright, well that was a very odd run. Mostly because of Mercenary's Dagger, to be honest. But it still worked out. And hey, it was a very unconventional sword-based run. And proof positive that Quantum Edge is still pretty good. I know there are a number of you that may disagree, but remember, I'm the sort of person that really likes mobility and flexibility, and once I cast Quantum Edge, I don't have to sit still at all. It's just up and ready for me to use. But anyway, that's enough about that. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, then remember to like the video, leave a comment on it, let me know what you thought of it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my stuff. And stay tuned here for future content. I am working on a few things, but remember, with a full-time job, it's sometimes hard to get out all the content that you want to get out. So take it take that message how you want, but just keep in mind I am working on it. So again, thank you for being patient with me. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you